dear child, you are here because you needed to hear this. You, the one whose soul is weary, whose heart has been battered by waves of uncertainty, betrayal, and fear. You didn't arrive here by accident. I brought you. My spirit stirred your heart to find this word. And if you feel like something inside you is awakening right now, that's me. I'm confirming your expectations. You are in the right place. I have a message for you. And it's not just to soothe your pain, it's to transform your life. What's coming is not just comfort. It's a divine revolution within you. But I won't give it all away at once. There's more, so much more. Do you feel that stirring in your chest? That's curiosity. And I put it there because I want you to know. What I am about to reveal will not only change how you see yourself, but it will restore your identity, ignite your purpose, and unlock a future you thought was lost. Yes, child, you were made for more, and I'm about to show you how much more. But you need to understand what's at stake. If you walk away now, if you choose to ignore my voice, you could miss the miracle that's already set in motion. I am working even now, even behind the scenes, and what I'm preparing for you will shake the foundations of your life. This isn't about empty inspiration. This is about destiny, your destiny. What happens if you ignore it? You'll go back to the pain, the numbness, the confusion, but I don't want that for you. That's why I'm speaking now. And know this, what you're about to receive isn't something the world can give you. This isn't motivational fluff. This is divine fire. My approach is not like theirs. I do not inspire with illusions. I speak truth that cuts through the darkness and plants seeds of resurrection in your soul. This is different. This is supernatural. This is me, your creator, reaching out to awaken your spirit. Because you are mine, and I love you. So listen, my beloved child. I have already promised that everything will go well for you. I wrote it long before your first breath. I have not changed my mind, and I will not. My word is eternal. My plan for you is still in place. You have worried, cried, felt alone. But here I am. I've come to remind you that my powerful hand is over your life. I protect you. I calm you. I cover you. Why are you still afraid? Place your request before me. Speak it, write it, whisper it. I am already at work behind every situation you've cried about, lost sleep over, and tried to fix on your own. I have not abandoned you, not even once. You may not always see what I am doing, but I assure you, I am moving. I am shaking things on your behalf. Don't fear. Don't break down. Don't let the weight of the moment steal your hope. I am with you. My love for you is so immense, so overwhelming, so glorious that if you could see even a fraction of it, you would leap with joy, shout with gladness, and be overwhelmed with tears of divine happiness. That's how real my love is for you. You and I are speaking now. Yes, this is a conversation. I want you to hear me, not just with your ears, but with your soul. Give me 1 minute, just a moment of your trust. Then, when I'm done speaking, you can pour out everything on your heart. I'll listen. I always do. But now, hear me. I have good news. Tomorrow, when the sun rises and you open your eyes, I want you to begin your day by thanking me. Thank me for your life. Even if it's not perfect yet, let me place a radiant smile on your face, not a fake one, but one born from real joy. Because I'm doing something new. I want you to learn to rise with my word on your lips. I want you to sing songs of hope, speak psalms of strength, and when night falls again, I want you to close your eyes in peace, not fear, and thank me for every good thing, even the hard ones. Because through all of it, I've been by your side. Rest your head on that pillow that once soaked in your tears. But this time, let no more tears of pain fall. Instead, let your heart release a melody of praise. I am putting a new joy inside of you, a joy that will overflow and transform your entire atmosphere. It is not a fleeting happiness. It is joy born from the deepest assurance that I am with you and for you. Yes, I love you. I always have, and I need you to believe it. Truly believe it. Don't measure my love based on the pain of your past. I know they hurt you. I know they lied, betrayed, and discarded you. I saw it all. You expected love and they gave you rejection. But I came for you. I reached out my hand. I lifted you with gentleness. You confessed your sins and your wounds to me, and I forgave you. And that forgiveness? It's eternal. I'm not going to change my mind if you stumble again. I won't throw your past back at you. The chains that once bound you, they're broken. My blood, my resurrection, shattered them. No addiction, no habit, no torment has the right to enslave you again. They have no power to undo what I have done. I forgave you. I gave you freedom. I took away your sorrow. I healed your soul. I wrapped you in my faithfulness. I lifted you with my tenderness. And now your heart is pure again. You are innocent. You have the soul of a child. That is the work of my Spirit in you. Even before the world was formed, I saw you. I called you by name. I wrote your purpose in my book. From the very beginning, I waited for you to be born so I could lead you by the hand-down paths of righteousness and love. Every step, I've watched with care. My child, you must know this deep within your soul. Nothing that has happened to you, nothing that you've been through, and nothing anyone has ever said about you has the power to cancel what I've spoken over your life. My word is greater than your wounds. My promise is louder than your past. And my love is stronger than any betrayal you've endured. You are not a mistake. You are not a failure. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Do you hear me? You are my chosen one. I looked upon you before time began and I called you mine. I didn't wait to see if you would be perfect. I didn't wait for your track record to be clean. I chose you when you were still wrapped in uncertainty, still covered in the dust of your mistakes, still searching for worth in places that only left you empty. And still, I said, that one is mine. That heart, I will restore it. That soul, I will awaken it. You've been let down before. I know. People promised you forever and gave up halfway. They said they would be there, but disappeared when the storm hit. But I am not like them. I am not man that I should lie. When I say I will never leave you, I mean never. When I say I have a purpose for you, I mean a divine, unstoppable, heaven-breathed mission that hell itself cannot destroy. Let me remind you of what I did when you thought all hope was gone. Remember that night? The one you thought you wouldn't survive? I was there. When your hands were shaking and your tears soaked the floor, I knelt beside you and held your broken spirit in my hands. You didn't see me, but I wrapped you in my presence. I whispered peace into your panic. I lifted your chin when shame tried to crush you. And I have not left your side since. You think you're too broken, too stained, too unworthy. But I call you beloved. I call you whole. I call you redeemed. My forgiveness isn't fragile. It doesn't waver with your behavior. I nailed your shame to the cross. I buried your guilt in the tomb. And when I rose again, I declared that nothing, no sin, no weakness, no enemy could ever separate you from my love. I know what others have said. I know the voices that echo in your mind, trying to convince you that you'll never be enough. But I silence those lies now. My voice is the final authority over your life. And I say this: you are enough because I am in you. You are worthy because I chose to dwell within you. You are strong because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I didn't just forgive you, I gave you freedom, real freedom. That's why nothing from your past has permission to define you anymore. Not addiction, not failure, not betrayal, not abuse. You are not your trauma. You are not your pain. You are not your regrets. You are who I say you are. Loved, cleansed, empowered, and destined. I have clothed you with righteousness. I have crowned you with purpose, and I have given you authority not just to survive, but to overcome. You will not be a prisoner to fear. You will not live another day chained to lies. This is your awakening. This is your rebirth. Your heart is becoming like that of a child, tender, pure, trusting. That's not weakness, that's divine restoration. I am returning to you what life tried to steal: your innocence, your joy, your awe. I am restoring your wonder. I am making you new. From the moment I formed the stars, I knew your name. I etched it into my hands, and I have waited with patience for you to recognize who you truly are. Not what the world says, not what the enemy whispers, but what I declared. You are mine. You are called. You are destined. And nothing will stop what I planned for you. You've been mistreated. I know. Some were supposed to protect you but failed. They turned their backs. They rejected you. But I never turned away. I stood beside you when no one else did. I was faithful when others were false. And I am still here, strong, unshaken, and committed to lifting you higher. So when you come to me, come boldly. Don't come with fear. Don't come with shame. Come with faith. Even if it's just a little, like a mustard seed. That's enough. Bring me your trust, even if it's shaky. I will take it. I will plant it in the soil of the supernatural. And what will grow from it will be miracles that will make your knees tremble in awe. Dreams you gave up on will resurrect. Longings you buried will breathe again. And the blessings you thought were lost will find their way to your doorstep. Yes, child, I am still the God of impossible things. So when I tell you not to fear, it's not a command to ignore reality, it's a call to remember who your God is. I am not asking you to run from your responsibilities. I'm not calling you to be reckless or unaware. No, I'm asking you to stop giving fear permission to rule your thoughts. I am asking you to remove the crown from anxiety's head and place it back where it belongs, on me, your sovereign king. Your challenges are real, but they are not greater than me. Your struggles are loud, but my voice is louder. You may be tired, but I am your rest. You may feel weak, but I am your strength. There is no mountain too high, no valley too deep, no darkness too thick that I cannot pierce with my light. That's why I'm asking you to hold on, because on the other side of your persistence is breakthrough. On the other side of your trust is transformation. And on the other side of this battle is victory. You can't even imagine. Listen closely, beloved. I have not sent you into this world unequipped. I did not place you in the midst of storms without giving you the tools to overcome them. Every challenge, every spiritual battle, every moment of weakness, I foresaw them all. And in my wisdom, I embedded within you powerful weapons: my word, my spirit, and my truth. You are not vulnerable. You are divinely armed. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a conqueror molded by my own hand. Yes, I've given you my word as your sword. It cuts through lies. It pierces darkness. It reveals who you truly are and exposes every deception of the enemy. Do not neglect it, for within its pages are the strategies of heaven and the secrets of the victorious life. Speak it aloud. Declare it over your situation. My word never returns void. It always accomplishes what I send it to do. When you wield it, you are releasing divine power into the earth. I've also given you faith, a shield that extinguishes every fiery arrow of doubt, fear, and discouragement. And I've given you my spirit not just to comfort you, but to empower you. He is your counselor, your strengthener, your guide. My spirit lives in you, not as a passive presence, but as a raging fire, ready to consume everything that dares to oppose your destiny. You've thought of yourself as weak. You've doubted whether you can truly endure. But I tell you, child, you have no idea how strong you are when I am with you. My strength is not borrowed. It is imparted. It becomes yours. When you rise each day and say, I trust you, Lord, You are clothing yourself with my power. You are stepping into a battle already won. The enemy tries to make you believe that your prayers are ineffective, that your faith is too small, that your dreams are too broken. But those are lies. He fears you, yes you, because when you pray, you shake spiritual realms. When you declare my promises, you summon angels. When you walk by faith, you trample over the works of darkness. He trembles not because of who you are in the flesh, but because of who you are in me. You are not called to sit and wait in fear. You are called to move with purpose, to speak with authority, to walk like one who knows their Father is the Almighty. Lift your head, stand tall. Take back the ground you surrendered to discouragement and doubt. This is the season of reclaiming. Reclaim your joy. Reclaim your peace. Reclaim your identity. There is more within you than you know. I have placed ideas, dreams, and talents inside your spirit that even you haven't fully discovered. They are seeds waiting for the soil of faith and the water of obedience. Begin to act on the whispers I've placed in your heart. Step into those nudges. Move when I prompt you. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Step forward now and watch as I unfold miracles along your path. Understand this: you were born for such a time as this. There's nothing accidental about your placement in this generation. The world may seem dark, but I've placed my light in you. You are a torchbearer, a hope bringer, a revival spark. You carry not just survival, but awakening. You are part of a divine plan to bring my presence into places that have forgotten me. So don't compare your journey to others. Don't envy their progress or mimic their methods. I created you uniquely. What I'm doing in you is not a copy, it's a masterpiece. Let me write your story. Let me turn your ashes into beauty, your mourning into dancing, your fears into fire. You've asked me for clarity, for signs, for reassurance. Here it is. This is your confirmation. This is your burning bush moment. I am calling you higher. I am calling you deeper. I am telling you to leave behind the shackles of yesterday and walk boldly into the promise of today. No more hesitation. No more playing small. Yes, the road ahead won't always be easy. You will face resistance. But know this: every opposition is an opportunity for me to show you my power. I will go before you and make the crooked places straight. I will level mountains and open doors no man can shut. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, I am orchestrating divine alignments in the background. Let your heart be still. Let your soul remember my faithfulness. Recall the times I made a way when there was none, when I healed what others declared incurable, when I restored what you thought was lost forever, when I provided in the midnight hour. I haven't changed. I am the same God, and I will do it again. And now, beloved, I need you to believe in the authority I've given you. No more shrinking back, no more cowering in fear. Rise up, declare my promises, walk in the boldness of your calling. Pray like one who knows their words shift atmospheres. Worship like one who knows heaven is listening. Live like one who knows they are covered by the blood of the Lamb. Because the battles you faced, they have not been in vain. Every scar is a testimony. Every trial has refined you. Every tear has watered your harvest. The pain did not break you. It built you. It trained you. And now, you are ready for more. My precious child, listen carefully. The blessings you've prayed for are not lost. They are not forgotten. They are not denied. They have simply been prepared with divine timing. I have never withheld anything from you out of cruelty or punishment, only out of protection and preparation. The wait was not a delay in my love. It was an act of it. You are not being ignored. You are being aligned. Every second of silence was a stitch in your future's tapestry. Every moment you cried, feeling unseen, I was there shaping, guarding, refining. You were never alone in the waiting. I was as close as your breath, as near as your heartbeat, orchestrating a divine convergence of circumstances that will bring my promises to pass in your life with such clarity you will fall to your knees in awe. You must understand, I have a plan, a perfect, flawless plan, one that sees the end from the beginning. You have seen only fragments, moments of chaos and confusion, but I see the masterpiece. And you, yes, you are a vital brushstroke in that masterpiece. You carry something no one else can carry. Your story, your journey, your pain, and your triumphs are all part of a greater glory. I know you've asked why. Why the closed doors? Why the heartbreak? Why the detours? Because, child, there were places you wanted to go that would have destroyed you. There were relationships you begged me to bless that were never from me. There were opportunities you grieved over, not knowing I was sparing you from sabotage. But now, the tide is turning. You've endured. You've trusted. You've remained, even when you felt forgotten. And because of that, because of your faithfulness in the valley, the mountaintop is coming. Your blessing has been commanded. I have already spoken it into being. It is written, sealed, and released in the heavenlies. And now, it is descending. Hear me. You will be blessed in everything you do, not because of your perfection, but because of your position. You are in me, and I am in you. You walk under the shadow of the Almighty. You dwell in my secret place. You are under my covenant, and the covenant cannot be broken. You've been afraid that the same cycles would repeat, that you'd lose again, that you'd be disappointed again. But I am breaking those patterns. The generational curses stop with you. The emotional torment ends here. I am ushering in a new era, one of peace, clarity, joy, and abundance. You will look back and see the fingerprints of my grace on every closed door. You will understand why it had to happen the way it did. You will thank me for saying no to what you once thought was your greatest dream. Because what I am bringing is greater than you ever imagined. You're not just going to survive anymore, you're going to thrive. Not just get by, but overflow. Not just heal, but dance. I am restoring the years that were stolen, the missed opportunities, the lost time, the broken seasons. I am a redeemer, and I will restore. I will surprise you with sudden breakthroughs, miracles that arrive unannounced, phone calls that change everything, encounters that feel like divine appointments because they are. I am aligning people, conversations, doors, and directions in ways that will make your head spin, not from confusion, but from amazement. But I need you to prepare, not passively, but actively. Begin to act like the blessing is on its way, because it is. Make room in your heart, your home, your habits, your mind. Clear out the clutter of fear, the debris of doubt. Open the windows of your soul and let in the light. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to stretch. Expand your faith. Broaden your vision. Enlarge your tent. You've been looking for signs, for confirmation, and this is it. I'm telling you with unmistakable clarity, it will go well with you. You will see prosperity, not just in money, but in health, in relationships, in purpose, in peace. Because my hand is on you, and when my hand is on you, favor follows. Yes, you will have challenges, but they will no longer shake you. They will no longer break you, because you now walk in a new identity. You know who you are, you know whose you are, and you know what I've promised. Don't look back anymore. The past is not your home. It taught you, shaped you, refined you, but it is not your future. Stop trying to find safety in what I've called you to leave behind. Trust me enough to release what no longer serves the destiny I've marked for you. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Let go of the anxiety that rises when things don't go according to your timeline. I am not late. I am never late. I move outside of time, and my timing is perfect. You will see it. And when you do, you will marvel at how I made everything beautiful in its time. So now rise, dust off the ashes, wipe the tears, lift your head. The blessing is already at your door. All you need to do is open your heart and receive it. And don't just receive it, expect it, declare it, walk in it. Because when I bless, I don't do it halfway. I pour out until it overflows. Child, now that your spirit is awakening and your heart is expectant, I want you to understand this truth. My blessings were never meant to stop with you. I am the God of overflow, and when I pour into you, it is so that you might overflow into the lives of others. You were not meant to merely contain my presence, you were made to release it. My glory flows through you. My kindness, my hope, my light, all of it was meant to spill from your life into a thirsty world. You've wondered before, how can I be a blessing when I feel so broken? But I tell you today, it is in your brokenness that my light shines most brightly. It is in your weakness that my strength becomes visible to others. You are not called to be perfect. You are called to be available. And if you will open your heart to be used by me, I will do wonders through your life that will astound even you. Let me tell you something you've perhaps forgotten. You are my ambassador on the earth. Every act of love, every word of encouragement, every silent prayer you pray for others, it all matters. Heaven records your obedience. I see the quiet ways you've served, the unseen sacrifices, the moments you chose to forgive when bitterness would have been easier. That's what heaven celebrates. That's what opens the floodgates of favor. I've given you hands not only to receive but to give. You've carried pain in those hands. You've held disappointment. But now, I will use them to heal. I will use them to build. I will use them to comfort. My anointing is upon you not just to survive your own trials, but to lift others from theirs. You will speak, and chains will fall. You will pray, and things will shift. You will worship, and strongholds will crumble. Don't underestimate the power that flows through you when you are yielded to me. I have placed spiritual authority upon your life. You are not an ordinary person walking through life with random assignments. No, you are on divine mission, and everywhere you go, you carry heaven's atmosphere, you carry breakthrough, you carry answers. That's why the enemy tried so hard to silence you, to isolate you, to make you feel like you had nothing to give. Because he knows the truth. When you walk in your calling, hell trembles. When you lift your voice, darkness recedes. When you extend your hand in love, I move through you. The enemy fears your awakening, but I celebrate it. So now, walk in your identity. Don't shrink back. Don't wait for others to affirm you. I have already affirmed you. I have commissioned you. You are chosen. You are appointed. You are filled with my spirit, and you are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. Live with purpose. Wake each day not just hoping to make it through, but expecting to change atmospheres. Expect to speak life into others. Expect to see miracles when you pray. Expect to walk in discernment, wisdom, and divine clarity. These are your gifts. This is your inheritance. You have access because you are my child. The overflow I'm pouring into you will touch your relationships. Where there was division, I will bring reconciliation. Where there was coldness, I will ignite warmth. Where there was indifference, I will birth compassion. You will love like never before. You will see others not through the lens of pain, but through the eyes of heaven. Your finances too will come under this overflow. I am teaching you how to steward what I place in your hands. Not to hoard, but to multiply. Not to chase wealth, but to use it as a tool to bless. I am shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. There is more than enough because I am more than enough. And as you trust me in this area, I will surprise you with supernatural provision. Even your thoughts will be transformed. The patterns of fear and anxiety that once dominated your mind will be replaced with my peace. You will think thoughts of victory. You will imagine possibilities birthed in faith. You will dream again, and not just small dreams, but heaven-sized visions that require divine partnership, and I will be there every step of the way. This is the power of the overflow. It touches every part of your life and overflows into others. You become a vessel of revival, a carrier of breakthrough, a walking testament to my grace. And here is the most glorious truth. I am not done. This is just the beginning, because what I have placed in you is for generations. Your legacy will outlive you. Your obedience today is planting seeds that will bloom long after you are gone. I am building something eternal through you. Your yes to me is echoing through time. Others will rise because you stood. Others will hope because you believed. Others will heal because you love. That is why I urge you, do not grow weary. The impact you are making may not always be visible, but it is eternal. Keep loving, keep giving, keep standing, keep speaking my word. Your faith is not in vain. Your obedience is not wasted. Your tears are not ignored. I am storing every one of them, and I will answer with joy unspeakable. My child, my promises are not like the promises of men. They do not waver. They do not depend on circumstances. They do not change with emotion or expire with time. When I speak, it is eternal. When I declare a thing over your life, it becomes as solid as the foundation of heaven. And I have declared good over you. I have spoken prosperity, healing, restoration, peace, joy, and purpose into your future. And not one word I've spoken will fall to the ground. You've waited. You've hoped. You've held on to words that seem to fade as the years passed. But I have not forgotten. I am not a forgetful God. I am not slow in keeping my promises. I am perfect in my timing. What looks like delay to you is divine orchestration. What feels like silence is me arranging every detail, every heart, every step necessary for the fullness of your promise to be revealed. I never start something I don't intend to finish. And I began a good work in you, not a partial work, not a fractured work, a good work. That means I am committed to its completion. Even when you stumbled, even when you doubted, even when you walked away for a season, I remained. I stayed near, because I am faithful when you are not. That is the essence of my covenant love. And now, you are standing on the edge of manifestation. The seeds you sowed in tears are about to bloom. The prayers you whispered in the dark are echoing through the heavens. I am opening doors that were once bolted shut. I am bringing forth fruit from barren places. I am breathing life into dreams that lay buried under years of discouragement. You asked me if I really saw you, if I still remembered what I spoke to your heart long ago. Hear me now, I see you. I've always seen you, and I remember every promise I made to you. I wrote them in my book before you were born. I sealed them with my spirit. I covered them with the blood of my Son. They are not fragile words. They are foundations upon which you will build a life that glorifies me. Do not believe the lies that tell you it's too late, that you missed your chance, that your mistakes canceled the promise. No, beloved, I am the Redeemer of time. I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. I will return what was stolen. I will do what only I can take, what was broken, and make it even more beautiful than before. The promises I gave you were not conditioned on your perfection. They were spoken in love, sustained by grace, and fulfilled by my power. You just need to believe again, to rise in faith, to declare my word, even when your surroundings suggest the opposite. That is the kind of faith that moves mountains. That's the faith I've placed in your spirit, deep, resilient, alive. I know what you're facing right now may not look like fulfillment. It may look like chaos, but I use chaos to create beauty. I spoke the world into existence, through chaos. I parted seas. I raised the dead. I turned water into wine. I have never needed ideal conditions to perform miracles. I just need willing hearts. And you, my child, are a willing heart. So don't let your current season define your expectation. My promises are not dictated by economy, diagnosis, relationship status, or timing. I am above all that. I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. I will lift you up in the presence of those who doubted you. I will vindicate you. I will pour out blessing after blessing, not because of who you are alone, but because of who I am. Stand firm on my word. When storms rage, plant your feet in my promises. When voices of doubt shout, silence them with my truth. Speak life. Declare my favor. Prophesy my will over your family, your home, your future. What you say in faith becomes alignment with heaven. Your words carry power when they are rooted in mine. I am releasing a new wave of boldness in your spirit. You will speak with clarity and confidence. You will dream with courage again. You will plan with purpose. The season of wandering is ending. The time of building is here. Build on my promises. Lay every brick of your life upon my word. It will not crumble. It will not shift. It will carry you. You are not merely hoping things work out. You are standing on divine guarantees. Heaven is backing you. Angels are being dispatched. Provision is being assigned. Healing is in motion. Breakthrough is closer than you think. You are not behind schedule. You are right on time for a suddenly. I am a God of suddenlies. And when I move, everything changes in an instant. The same way I spoke to Abraham under the stars, to Moses in the desert, to Joseph in the prison, to David in the cave, to Mary in the silence, I now speak to you. My promise will come to pass. Though it tarries, wait for it. It will not delay. It will manifest. And when it does, you will say, only God could have done this. So keep your eyes on me. Don't let distractions pull you away. Don't let fear drown out my voice. You've come too far to stop now. Your obedience is producing fruit. Your faith is moving mountains. Your worship is inviting heaven. Child of my heart, everything you've walked through, every trial, every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered question has not been in vain. I know there were times when the pain seemed purposeless, when the silence felt like abandonment, and when the process made you question the promise. But today I tell you the truth. Your process has purpose. And not just any purpose, it has been molding you into the vessel I designed from the beginning of time. I never promised a life without pressure, but I did promise my presence in the fire. I did promise strength in your weakness. I did promise to turn all things, yes, all things, for your good. Even what the enemy meant for evil, I've taken it and woven it into a tapestry of destiny. You thought the struggle disqualified you, but it was shaping you. You see, the process is the proving ground. The place where roots grow deep, where character is refined, and where my voice becomes clearer than ever. If you had received the promise too soon, it would have crushed you. But I love you too much to give you something prematurely. I needed to build in you the endurance that lasts, the humility that anchors, and the discernment that protects. You have not wasted your suffering. You have not cried in vain. I captured every tear. I listened to every groan of your spirit, and I responded not always with immediate rescue, but with deeper transformation. Because I care more about who you're becoming than how fast you get there. Every betrayal taught you to depend on me alone. Every delay developed in you a hunger for my presence. Every closed door redirected you closer to your real purpose. Every lonely season taught you that I am enough. Do you see it now? I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you. This is why I urge you, stop looking at your scars as signs of weakness. They are the marks of a warrior. You have been through hell and still stand. That is my spirit in you. That is my fire burning, refusing to be extinguished. That is evidence of a calling that could not be killed. Even in your lowest moments, when you felt like giving up, when you screamed into the night with nothing but silence in return, I was working. I was building resilience. I was teaching you to trust me when nothing made sense. Because trust in the darkness is what leads to glory in the light. Now your foundation is strong. You've built on the rock. The winds have blown. The floods have come. But you remain, not because of your own power, but because of my sustaining grace. And now, you are ready. Ready not just to receive, but to carry. Ready not just to be blessed, but to be a blessing. You will walk with a depth and authority that only comes from being broken and remade by my hands. You will comfort others with the same comfort I gave you. You will see pain in someone's eyes and know how to speak healing. You will have wisdom not taught by man, but forged in the secret place of suffering and communion with me. This is the beauty of the process. It makes you authentic. It strips away pretense. It removes the need to perform. It purifies your motives. It softens your heart. It teaches you that I am not just the God of miracles, I am the God who sits with you in the fire, who walks with you through the valley, who strengthens you in the wilderness. And now, you are entering a new season, one where your wounds become wells, where your scars become stories, where your history becomes your ministry. You are not stepping into the future empty. You are bringing a depth, a compassion, a power that only comes from walking closely with me through the fire. You have graduated from survival. You have entered into purpose. That means your steps are now ordered by heaven. Every conversation, every connection, every decision, I will guide them. You will feel my whisper behind your ear saying, "This is the way, walk in it." You will move with clarity, not confusion. Peace, not panic. Power, not fear. Yes, there will still be battles. But now, you fight differently. You fight from a place of knowing who you are. You fight from a place of authority. You are not begging me for victory, you are enforcing what I've already won on your behalf. Lift your head, warrior. Wipe your tears. You made it through what was meant to destroy you. And now, the oil of my anointing flows freely over your life. You will see doors open, not because you forced them, but because you've been faithful in the hallway. You will see opportunities arise, not because you chased them, but because you trusted me in the quiet. Your testimony is being written, and it will be powerful. It will break chains. It will awaken hearts. It will glorify my name. People will ask, "How did you survive?" And you will say, "Because my God never left me. Because he is faithful. Because he turned my pain into power." My beloved, now that your eyes are open to the truth of your process, it is time to speak of your calling, that sacred assignment I placed deep within your spirit before you drew your first breath. You are not here by coincidence. You are not alive in this generation by accident. I handcrafted you for such a time as this, and everything you've lived, suffered, learned, and survived has been shaping you for this purpose. Yes, you have a divine assignment, and it's greater than a title, a job, or a platform. Your calling is not something the world can define. It is not limited to stages, applause, or recognition. Your calling is eternal. It is infused with heaven's DNA. It flows from my heart and extends through your hands, your voice, your compassion, and your obedience. You felt it stirring, haven't you? That holy unrest, that quiet fire that won't go out no matter how much you try to suppress it. That is the signal. That is the echo of destiny vibrating within you. I placed that fire there, and it will not be silenced. You were created to carry my light into dark places, to be salt in a tasteless world, to bring healing where others see only ruin. Some of you thought your calling had expired. You assumed too much time had passed. Too many mistakes had been made. But I am the one who redeems time. I am the one who turns messes into messages, who breathes on broken plans and births new beginnings. Your calling has not diminished. It's awakening. It's stretching. It's aligning with my timing. You were called to love boldly, to speak truth gently but firmly, to lift the weary, to confront injustice, to carry mercy, to plant hope. You are my voice, my hands, my heart in the world. And when you walk in that awareness, heaven moves with you. I didn't call you because you were qualified. I called you, and in that calling, I am qualifying you. I am equipping you every day. With every lesson, every scar, every moment you said yes, even when afraid. You've been training. You've been growing in wisdom, resilience, and spiritual depth. Do not doubt your readiness. I have declared you ready. You are called to influence your circle, your family, your friends, your workplace, your city. It starts there. Stop waiting for a grand stage. Your obedience in the small things is preparing you for greater. I notice when you forgive in secret. I smile when you choose kindness over retaliation. I celebrate when you speak life over yourself instead of giving in to despair. This is what a true calling looks like, not glamorous, but glorious, not easy, but eternal. You carry heaven's agenda, and because of that, the enemy has fought you hard. He's tried to distract you with lies, discourage you with failures, and derail you with delays. But still, you're here, and that proves one thing: you're dangerous to darkness. Let me speak clearly. There is a sound that only you can release, a word that only you can speak, a story that only you can tell, a gift that only you can steward. Don't hide it anymore. Don't downplay what I've placed inside you. You are needed. Your voice matters. Your presence shifts things. I have placed creativity in you, ideas that carry innovation, solutions that haven't been seen before, visions that unlock new paths. I have anointed your hands for work that will leave a legacy. I have filled your heart with dreams that scare you, and that's how you know they are from me. Because I call you to things beyond your natural ability, so you will depend fully on my spirit. Do not let fear steal your assignment. Do not let comparison cloud your confidence. The measure I've given you is sacred. Your lane is powerful. Run in it with joy. Own your anointing. Walk boldly in your uniqueness. Stop apologizing for being who I created you to be. Yes, people may misunderstand. Some may criticize. Others may try to limit you. But I did not ask their permission when I called you. I chose you. I appointed you. And no man, no mistake, no obstacle can revoke what I've written over your life. I have placed keys in your spirit, keys that open atmospheres, unlock hearts, and break generational chains. When you pray, heaven listens. When you worship, shackles fall. When you speak life, death flees. You are not just surviving, you are releasing revival everywhere you go. And here's what I want you to understand. Your calling is not just about you. It's about generations. The decisions you make in obedience today will shape the lives of those who come after you. Your yes to me is birthing legacy. Your surrender is writing history in heaven. You carry answers the world is desperate for. Do not hide. Do not wait for the perfect moment. This is the moment. Today is the day. I have placed divine connections ahead of you. You will encounter people who need what I've placed in you. Walk through those open doors with boldness. This is your commissioning. This is your confirmation. You are called, chosen, anointed, and sent. My beloved warrior, now that you understand the weight and beauty of your calling, I must prepare you for what comes with it, the battles. Yes, there will be battles. For any life that carries my anointing, warfare is inevitable. The enemy does not attack the irrelevant. He strikes at those carrying purpose. those who dare to step into divine territory, those who are about to disrupt the plans of darkness. And you, my child, are one of them. But fear not. I do not tell you this to frighten you. I tell you this to fortify you, because you will not face these battles alone. I have assigned angels to your path. I have placed my Spirit within you. I have armed you with my word, and I myself will fight beside you. You are never outnumbered. You are never defenseless. When you move, heaven moves with you. The battles ahead may come in different forms. Some will be internal thoughts of fear, insecurity, comparison, and doubt. Others will come externally: opposition, rejection, betrayal, misunderstanding. But remember this: no weapon formed against you will prosper. I did not say the weapons wouldn't form, I said they wouldn't succeed. You will be tempted to retreat at times. The pressure may seem too much. The voices may be loud, but I am louder. My truth drowns out lies. My presence stills the storm. When fear whispers, "You can't," I thunder, "I am." And when you're too weak to speak, I speak on your behalf. Your enemy knows he cannot steal your calling, so he'll try to distract you, to wear you down, to tempt you into giving it up. But I say, stand firm. Do not surrender what I've given you. Guard your anointing. Guard your peace. Guard your joy. These are holy things. Protect them with prayer. Defend them with worship. Anchor them in my word. I have trained your hands for war and your fingers for battle. You are not walking into this unprepared. Your wilderness has been your training ground. Your tears have been your sharpening. Every moment you cried out to me, I was building your strength. Every test you endured, I was enlarging your capacity. Now you are stronger than you know. You will walk into situations where others crumbled and stand. You will face storms that once terrified you and speak peace into them. You will encounter resistance and not break, because I have built you on a rock that cannot be shaken. When the battle feels overwhelming, remember who you are. You are not the wounded one crawling to the finish line. You are the beloved child of the King. You wear the armor of light. You carry the sword of truth. You are clothed in righteousness, wrapped in peace, and covered by my glory. You are not alone, ever. You've cried out, "Lord, why the battle?" And I answer, because I trust you with victory. I trust you to carry breakthrough, not just for yourself, but for others. I trust you to tear down strongholds in your bloodline. I trust you to disrupt patterns of bondage. I trust you to bring my presence where it's been forgotten. That is why you face what you face, not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. And when you feel weary, when you feel surrounded, lift your eyes. Your help comes from me. I am your shield. I am your rear guard. I will surround you like fire. I will refresh you in the middle of the war. You will find strength in worship. You will find clarity in stillness. You will find power in your prayers. Do not despise the battle. It is forging a version of you that hell cannot handle. You are becoming bold. You are becoming discerning. You are becoming unshakable. This is not destruction, this is construction. I am building a warrior who walks in love, authority, and unwavering trust. Let me remind you of something sacred. I already won. The cross was the turning point. The empty grave was the final blow. The victory was sealed before your battle even began. Now you don't fight for victory, you fight from it. You enforce what's already yours. Every time you pray, heaven hears. Every time you worship, the enemy flees. Every time you speak my name, darkness trembles. That is the authority you carry. Do not let your emotions tell you otherwise. Your feelings may be fickle, but your position is fixed. You are seated with me in heavenly places. So rise, my warrior. Stand in the middle of the storm and declare, "My God is faithful." Stand when others fall. Speak life when others curse. Love when others hate. Shine when others hide. Because the battle is not the end. It is the setup for the blessing. My precious child, you've come so far. You've listened to my voice. You've walked through the fire. You've stood firm in the battle. And now, I speak this final word over you. The reward is yours. Yes, the reward of faith, the reward of endurance, the reward of obedience. What I have prepared for you is not temporary comfort, but eternal significance. You are stepping into the harvest you have wept for. You will see the fruit of your perseverance. You will taste the sweetness of restoration. You will touch the promises that once felt so far away. Because I have not forgotten your labor. I have not overlooked your tears. Every seed you sowed in sorrow I have multiplied. Every prayer whispered in silence I have recorded. And now, I pour back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is the season of divine compensation. Where you lost, I will restore. Where you were robbed, I will repay. Where you suffered, I will strengthen. What the enemy used to try to break you, I now use as the stage of your triumph. Your testimony will be loud. Your impact will be deep. Your life will radiate my glory. You see, child, I never waste anything. Not your time, not your tears, not your pain. All of it was part of the preparation. And now that your heart is purified, your spirit awakened, and your faith refined, I can trust you with more responsibility, more influence, more joy, more peace. You have learned that I am your source, not people, not positions, not possessions. And because you've built your life on me, what I am about to do will not be shaken. The doors I open now will not close. The favor I pour will not run dry. The joy I give will not be stolen. The legacy I birth through you will not be silenced. Yes, there will still be challenges, but now you face them with different eyes. You've seen what I can do. You've seen how I sustain. You've seen my power move in impossible places. So fear has no home in you anymore. Anxiety has no room. Doubt has no voice. You are grounded, not in emotion, but in revelation. I delight in you. I am proud of you. I smile when I look at you, not because you've done everything perfectly, but because you've remained, because you've chosen me again and again. And I will honor that. I will elevate that. I will cause your name to be spoken in rooms you never thought you'd enter, not for your glory, but for mine. From this day on, walk with the boldness of one who knows they are loved. Speak with the confidence of one who knows they are sent. Live with the joy of one who knows they are safe. Because I am with you not just occasionally, but always. Not just when you feel strong, but especially when you feel weak. My presence surrounds you. My angels go before you. My spirit lives in you. This is the moment you've been prepared for. Not just to receive, but to release. To share what you've been given. To speak to the broken, the forgotten, the weary, and tell them what I've done in you. You are not only blessed, you are a blessing. You are a fountain. You are a voice. You are a light on a hill. So go. Walk into this next season with your head high, your heart open, and your hands ready. You've been commissioned by heaven. You've been anointed with purpose. You've been branded with love. And your story, your powerful, redeemed, spirit-led story is only just beginning. Lift your eyes. What you see now is only a glimpse. I will do exceedingly, abundantly, above all you could ask or imagine. I will surprise you. I will overwhelm you with kindness. I will cause your laughter to return. I will restore the sparkle in your eyes. I will place songs on your lips and dreams in your nights. And I will keep you always. You are my beloved, my chosen, my warrior, my child, my instrument, my joy, and I will never stop pouring into you, speaking through you, and walking with you. You are mine, and I am yours. Amen. If this word has stirred your heart, share it. Let my message reach those who are hungry for hope.